And so here's my numbers. Do I change my predictions? Do I stick to what I said? When I look at my ethnic analysis, the winner would be Ruto at 56.31% and Raila at 43.69%. Let me look at the region. The winner of Kenya 2022, according to my analysis, is Ruto at 54.31% of the vote, vis-a-vis Raila 45.69% of the vote. Dr. Casper here, and welcome to The Political Scientist. Hi there, and welcome to The Political Scientist. This is Dr. Casper. I just wanted to give a quick reflection on my exit numbers. What are my last numbers in terms of the election 22 Kenya decides? And so here's my numbers. Do I change my predictions? Do I stick to what I said? And so this is what we're going to find out based on everything that has happened since the tally has begun. And of course, it's not easy to predict any election, especially at the time where now we don't have upcoming numbers. All right, so a couple of things. There was a low voter turnout as compared to last time. And so we see an almost 10 percentage point drop. And so it looks like there's about 65% turnout, giving us about 14.4 maybe million votes or so. And so those are the votes that will end up being counted. At this point, my prediction about 12 million have already come in. Okay, 12 million have already come in, and we really are dealing with maybe 2 million more that we don't know about. But do my percentages really change? And that's what I want to talk about today. So we have about 4.4 million votes. Now, to start off with, do I change my prediction? No. And I'll tell you why. All right. So I'll stick to what I said earlier. And if you want to find out, stick with me. So I argue that even with the low voter turnout, the numbers went down, but the percentages did not really shift. It was a proportional, proportionally across the country, people did not show up to vote. So it wasn't one region that was majority for one person versus another region. I think it was proportionally, there was a low voter turnout. So I don't think the percentage numbers really changed despite the drop off from about 22 million to about 14 million. Okay, so let me go. I still begin with what I had said. First thing, I talked about debate. I explained to you that the debates were an Achilles heel to Azimio. And I also told you that it would not be in the best interest of Raila to debate Ruto, and I also said that they probably will not debate again. And I told you for two reasons. One, I told you at the Nairobi debate, as you can check this out, let's check out what I said. There's a reason why Raila cannot afford, and Azimio cannot afford to debate, because debates have actually gone against them. Sakaja versus Polycarp, and Rigathi versus Karua. I actually would have given Polycarp an edge over Sakaja. If you were to say Sakaja was at 44% before the election and Polycarp at 56%, well, after the debate, I would argue Sakaja came out on top, and that actually boosted the overall image and view of the other side. And so I would argue in post-debate, Sakaja was at 60%, Polycarp fell to 40%. That's a huge decrease, all right? For Rigathi and Karua, before that debate, I would have argued that Martha Karua brought 70% to Rigathi's 30% value to their teams. In fact, it would have been very good had Martha Karua never debated, because in the debate, Rigathi was able to paint her flawless image as a project. So by doing that, he was able to reduce her impact on the overall election. And in fact, I would say they are now 50-50. He has reduced the impact of Martha Karua. And that is what has actually been happening. And when... All right, as you've seen, I did say that Sakaja was behind by a little bit, but after the debate, the people of Nairobi saw the substance that he was bringing, and we can see that he did win. I also said that Martha Karua's ability to help push Raila forward was also diminished by debates. So I think the debates were an Achilles heel to Team Azimio to the benefit of Kenya Kwanza. So I think that helped them, and it has helped them during this election, because this is going to be an election that is up to the wire. Okay, so by registration numbers, last time I told you, I believe Ruto's Kenya Kwanza did a better job. By percentages of county won, again, from what I'm saying, supports that Kenya Kwanza is doing quite okay. As far as my regional, last time I told you, originally I predicted that Ruto would be about 54.31% versus Raila would be at 43.69%. Last time I checked, it was more like 52.5% for Ruto and 46.9% for Raila. So I don't think with a few votes left, this is going to change much. I see that my percentage prediction is most likely going to be the outcome. As far as my ethnical numbers, we can definitely see that there was actually a greater mix. Ruto did so well in the Ukambani region than I even expected, and also in the coast region, and he also did well in the western region. Vis-a-vis, Raila did very well in Nairobi, and so as things cancelled out, as one point I said things will cancel out, I think my ethnical numbers were a bit high if they were pure, if people voted purely that, which was about 56% towards Ruto, 44% towards Raila. All that being said, I'm not going to change my numbers, right? I'm going to stick to what I called. I called the election for Ruto, and I called the election for Ruto somewhere in the numbers of 54%, give or take a few points. Now, if you want to know what will happen next, or what might transpire next, this is the first time in Raila's political history where he not only has his common power of protest and street protest, but he also has the power of the state behind him. And how will this affect the outcome of who actually gets to sit on the chair of the president? And is this why the elections are taking so long to call? Thank you for watching me. Until my next short video, this is Dr. Casper, the political scientist. Bye-bye. Oh, and remember, please subscribe, please follow, and all that good stuff. All right, bye-bye.